we're going to work on initially connection of the foot to the floor. So the first thing I want you to do is you're going to focus on the right leg. Yeah. We're going to focus on the right leg. So first when we start, have your toes a little bit turned out, heels touching together. Good. From here, the first action we're going to do is we're going to focus on the right foot. We're going to extend the foot for now from flat position all the way to the side, keep in contact with the floor, and point. We're going to bring it back in. As you're doing this, make sure that there's a constant pressure on the floor with the toe, and at the end, you want to have a little bit more, as much as you can, of flexion. So you go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on 8, hold it, don't move. At this point, what I want is this. Number one, when you're moving sideways, try and have more of the inside edge of your toe instead of just the flat foot like this. So roll it a little bit in for you as well, Melinda. Roll it a little bit more on the, yes, on the inside edge. Good. Now from here, if I come around and I try and touch your foot, it should not easily move from the spot. So for example, if I'm here, there should be enough pressure. Beautiful, that's it. So if I come, I try and move the foot, it should not easily move. And then here, yeah, beautiful. Good job. Let's bring it back in. Now we're going to go other foot. So we're going to go left foot. We start weight on the right foot. We're going to go to the left. And each time at the end, have that feeling of pressure on the foot. So we're going to go pressure on the foot and in. Make sure the heel is nice and lifted as well on that left foot. So it's not pointing down. It's a little bit lifted in. Good job. Bring it in. And again, feel contact with the floor. In. Contact with the floor. In. Contact with the floor. In. Stop. Don't move. Check time. Yes. Yeah, somewhat, but I will give it to the socks. Yes, good job, nice and easy. Now do the same thing forward. So bring feet together, you have a turnout, and now the idea is we're going to go forward. When you go forward, it's a little bit different. So usually when you go side, your inside edge is working. When you go back, your inside edge is working. However, when you go forward, you're still trying to go with the big toe, but your foot has to be a little bit turned upward. So your ankle is going to be a little bit rotated inward. So instead of just down, out. So when you're here with the right foot, you're going to go extend. And here, number one, try and cross your foot a little bit across the other one. So you're a little bit more in one line. You can turn the back foot out a little bit more just to give you more stability. And again, you're trying to lift this ankle to the sky as much as you can with 2 straight legs. Same thing here. So you're standing nice and tall on this back leg. And here, you're rotating the thigh out and showing. Beautiful. Lifting this up. Yeah, very nice. One more time. So from here, let's bring the foot into neutral. And we go extend front. Neutral, extend front. Neutral, extend front. Neutral, extend front. Neutral, stop in front, don't move. Cross your thigh a little bit, Sienna. So yes, that's it. Not too much, just across. And I'm coming to check. Again, foot should not easily move. I will give it to the socks. Oh my God, like a rock there, this girl. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, very nice. Other foot very quickly. Same thing with the left foot. So we go feet together, left foot goes forward. Reach and front. Reach, and every time you do, Linda, a little bit across. Yes, good job. In, and keep the contact with the floor the whole time. So you go reach in front, touch. Reach in front, touch. Reach, collect, final one. Stop, don't move. Checkpoint. Good. Even more. Don't move it. Good girl. What happened? You got weaker on that side. Good job. Okay, coming back. And now we're going to do the same thing. This is going to be the hardest one. We're going to go backward. So from here, the same principle. So we just did side, we did forward. The idea now is as you move, you're going to start feet together. I'm going to stand on the left foot, have a little bit of a turnout, ankles are touching. And when you move now, you're going to think about the foot going from flat all the way to tip of the toe in the back. Now here, very important, you cannot have the foot rotated in. You've got to be on the inside edge as much as you can. This is the hardest one because it requires the most amount of balance forward on that forward leg. And the heel here is really rotating toward the ground. Let's bring it back in. So slide in, and we do it one more time. Right foot goes point and in. Point and in. Point. Keep the leg straight the whole way through. Point and in. Point. Final one. Don't move. Okay. You rotate a little bit more. You see you're on the big toe, on the nail. I want you more rotated this way, so you show a beautiful line back here. Beautiful. As much as you can. You can rotate as well a little bit of the thigh here. From here, this is very good, Linda. You want to try eventually, if I give you the hand for support, you want to try and feel like the toe is extending exactly. Yeah, so a little bit more behind from there. It is very difficult, yes. And again, use that back toe, yeah, very nice, to make sure it, like a rock, like a rock. Okay. Yeah, this is the tricky part. Back is always the hardest one, extension. Let's do it one final time with the right foot, and then we'll switch feet. So we go from here, extend and hold as much as you can. Now when you're doing this, number one, you should be working on your balance, yes. But number two, you should be working on your turnout. So the natural thing to do is this, to fold in. We don't want to do that. We want to keep thinking thigh, knee, and foot rotates. So even for you, Melinda, think about the thigh even more rotating. Exactly. So really, really, yes, good job. How did you switch feet on me already? She's advanced. Okay, I'm going to join you, okay? We're all going to join you now. Fine? Feet together. We go left foot with Sienna. So we go left foot back and tip of the toe, in. Tip of the toe, in. Tip of the toe, in. So this is, yeah, very good for balance development and making sure you have beautiful lines throughout everything. Again, hold one more time and wait. Good job. For here, very good, and as much of a point as you can. Okay, beautiful. Okay, next part, still going back with the idea of connection with the floor. You're going to have your feet apart, and I want you to think about your weight being transferred from one foot to the other using the floor. So you're going to think about the right foot. The first action you're going to do is you're going to go from flat, push to the ball of the foot, and then go to the tip of the toe. Then we go down to flat, and we go here. So we go again through roll, 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 roll. So we'll do two actions, ball, toe, ball, flat. Ball, stop. At this point, if I was to come around, you should have zero movement in that foot, so you should be pretty damn connected to that floor. And then come on down here. One more time. We go and whoom, all the way to the toe, come down. Use the foot all the way to the tip of the toe, and come down. One final one. Hold. Good job, and switch. Let's go left foot now. So we're going to go same thing. Use the foot. Point, down, flat. Point, and when you move as much as you can, roll a little bit more on the inside edge here this way. So you want to flip the heel exactly a little bit behind, and as much as you can, most of the weight really is trying to be here, articulating into this position, and you're just trying to lengthen as much as you can, as much as you can. Very good, and if I try and move it, like a rock. Good job. Good job, okay? Then we go neutral and point, neutral. Good. Let's go shift side to side. So we're going to have feet apart. We're going to go point the right foot. Point, slowly come down. We go point the left. Point, slowly come down. Right foot. 1, come down. 2, and point. Inside edge. And if you're looking in the mirror, you want to try and make this line as appealing as possible. So with this foot, you want to make sure the heel is not down, have a little bit of rotation, and the leg is as beautiful as possible. Then you come down, beautiful line. Come down, beautiful line. Come down, beautiful line. Final one, beautiful line. Okay, very nice. Now from here, we're going to turn sideways to the mirror. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to have it in a different position. So I want you to have, sorry, Linda, let me step ahead of you here. So actually, you know what, let's just, I'll have you just step a little bit over here just so you can see me. So, my love, you can also go if you want just a little bit here just to see. So we're going to go from this position. We're going to take one step with the right foot behind like this. And then we're going to do the following. So from here, you're going to think about the front foot, and you're going to feel that it's flat. Now you're going to use the same principle of pushing from the front foot, using that foot to move your weight. So you're going to go tip of the toe and flat. Tip of the toe, flat, tip of the toe, flat. When you do this, I want you to feel that your spine is moving not because of your spine, but because of your foot pressure into the floor. So it should really be foot pushes you back, come down. Foot pushes you back, come down. So it's almost like you're doing like a push-up or a exercise, like a calf raise, with your foot to push yourself back. Switch feet for me. Have right foot in front. So have 2 feet flat, and I want you to be in this position of split weight. So number one, you're going to have 2 heels on the ground, 2 balls of the feet on the ground. Now you use the front foot and you push. Point and flat foot in front. Push, flat foot in front. Push and hold. Make sure that you've got, if I come around, connection with the floor. Hey, yes, like a rock, like mom. Good. You can have this foot a little bit further ahead, Melinda. Good job. I would just cross this foot a little bit in front, but I'm going to quickly discuss that as well. Yeah. Oh my God, it moved a little bit. Hi, Rosa. Come on in. Okay, now we do, because Rosa is here, we're going to do the hard part right away. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's quickly just turn to the mirror for a second. Turn to the mirror. Let's quickly just think about the front foot. And I want you to think about the front foot. So I want you to think about this action. Whenever you move forward, I just want to have you align your feet. So when we take a step forward, you've got your natural turnout, you've got your heels touching. Your foot is always going to move so that your heel of one foot covers the toe of the other foot. This is where you should be stepping. So if ever I want you to take a step forward, you can never go out so that your feet are apart. Instead, let's say we move the right foot, you're going to step, and it's always going to be in front of the other toe. So exactly, if you step, this is perfect. Even if you've got two heels on the ground, so step back with this heel, so maybe a little bit of a smaller step. Yeah, this is perfect. So you see how this heel is in front of the toe, maybe a little bit less across. This is our position for a forward step. Very good, that's right. So heel in front of the toe, heel in front of the toe, heel in front of the toe. Good. Let's just try that with the other foot as well. So let's bring feet together. You're going to use the left foot, and again, you're just going to take a step forward. Do not move the heels up. So you're just going to extend the foot, move it in front of the other foot, and step between two legs. Great job, covering. Good, let's do it one more time. So we're going to go right foot. We're going to go forward step and cross. Linda, cross across a little bit more. Beautiful. Bring it back in. Then we go left foot and front. Good, beautiful. One more time, and front, step. Good job, bring it back. And we go left foot, step. Good job, bring it back one more time. And right foot, step, bring it back. Okay, very nice. So now going back to the same principle, we're going to do our final foot connection exercise. We're going to face this way one more time. We're going to take the right foot the way that you just learned in front. So you're going to do the same principle of moving the foot in front and standing on that one line with the heel. Yes, Sienna, correct. Good girl. Now from here, you're going to do the forward push. So instead of moving, what we did before was we did push from here. Now we're going to use the back foot, and I want you to do the same principle. Push from the left foot to the ball of the foot, and only to the ball of the foot. Then I want you to lift one extra, and then go all the way to a point. Point. Then one more time, we come back. Ball of the foot, flat. Let's do it one more time. So we go push, ball of the foot, point. Ball of the foot, down. One more time. Ball of the foot, point, ball of the foot, down. And now on the final one, I'm just going to make a note that when you're moving into the point, and this is going to be important when we're doing walks. Can you see me? When we're doing the walks, so when you're pushing in the back toe, I'm going to show you one wrong way, one right way. So you did ball of the foot, this is good. When you go all the way to the toe, the desire is going to be to turn the foot in. We cannot have this. This does not create a good line. So instead, the same thing that we did in the very beginning of having the rotation of the thigh, you've got to leave a beautiful line behind. It's going to hurt a little bit, so just be careful. But as much as you can, you want to show pretty point, and only then come through. So basically, you're always showing inside edge. So from here, always think about your ankle in the back toward the ground, not lifted. So always a little bit down, a little bit down. Let's go one more time. Same foot. We're going to push from the left foot and ball, and then inside edge. Leave the toe behind as much as you can, and then come on down one more time. Same thing. Push and move. Okay, switch feet, same thing. Let's have left foot in front of the right foot. Heels are in front, good, and we're going to use the back foot. So we're going to think now about the back foot leaving a beautiful line behind. So you're going to go ball of the foot, and now push to the tip of the toe, come back ball of the foot, down. Again, ball, and now we can roll a little bit more gradually through it. So we're going to go from the ball to the tip of the toe, ball, down, ball, tip of the toe, ball, down. Just think of this like a strengthening exercise where you're really trying to work the ankles, the mobility, and the foot strength. So you go push, and here, and as much as you can, you leave that tip of the toe behind, tip, and then come on down. Okay, very nice, good start.